he didn't get baptized. Jesus didn't go, today you'll be with me in paradise, but first let's hop down off this cross and go to that puddle over there. I'm going to dunk you, then we'll get back up here and sort this mess out. That didn't happen. He was never baptized. He never went to a church service, not once. Not even at Easter or Christmas. He never went to a church service. He was on a cross about to die. He never gave financially. He never went to confession. He never did any of the many, many things that we associate with being necessary to being a Christian. Because none of that would have got him saved. Because he did not save himself. We made the separation between us and God, but God was the one who tore the curtain. God was the one who made the way that this man, with his last breaths, could declare that Jesus was king and have a transformation in his heart that would have an eternal transformation for him as he goes to be in paradise with Jesus. He didn't need to do anything. There's nothing he could do. He didn't live a good life. Often people will talk about, oh, I'm sure I'll go to heaven. I've lived a good life. I'm sure I've heard people say, if there is a God, I'm good because I've been good. It's like, well, this guy wasn't good. He didn't live a good life. We're not talking about the death sentence, death penalty today. It's illegal in the UK, but in that culture, it was common and it was decided and decreed in that culture that what he had done had justified the death penalty. He was not a good guy. He was not lived a good, quote unquote, good life. He had lived a bad life. He'd done a key moment in his life had been something so bad that he'd been sentenced to death for it. So there's no way we can go, well, he must have been a good guy. He wasn't. What we know about him is he wasn't a good guy. Yet God made a way for him. He couldn't make a way by living a good life. He couldn't make a way by doing anything, by giving X amount, by attending, by serving, by doing all the things, which most of which are really good things, by the way, we should do as Christians, but none of that saves us. None of that would have saved him. He was saved simply by God alone going to the cross and making a way. And it's really important to notice this key detail is what makes Christianity maybe different from other religions. Because we acknowledge that there is nothing we can do to save ourselves. There's nothing you and I can do to save ourselves. We're separated from God because of our sin. But God made a way for us to come back to him. And it's only through him. It's only through Jesus' death on the cross. Nothing else will make a way for us back to God. There's no other way back to God. There's no other routes. There isn't like, I could try this way, or I could try doing this, or maybe this way leads to God. There's only one route to God. Jesus said it himself. He said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through me. It is only through Jesus and him going to the cross and then him conquering sin and death and rising 3 days later that we can be reunited, reconnected with God.